Hello, everyone. I'm wowser from Bogey's Puppet Friends and the Big Beautiful Green Tree Village. I'm here with Bob, and I've got a couple of questions to ask him. I hope you'll listen to his answer because every now and then he will tell me some things that I need to hear, and that's why I come talk to him from now time to time. So, Bob, would you answer a couple of questions for me?
Oh, for sure, Bob Wowzer. You're one of my favorite friends. Absolutely. I know you talk to your dad all the time when you go fishing, and you catch a lot of fish too. It's just amazing how good you guys are at catching fish. But it's nice to be able to answer some of your questions. Even though your dad would probably answer them a little better than me, it's always nice to get a third opinion on something. I'm thinking that's right. So why don't you tell me what's going on, okay?
Well, yeah, Bob. There's a new kid in school, and he's starting to cause all sorts of problems for not only me, but for most everybody in school, and especially all of my friends who I've been friends with for such a long time. What could be going on? I have no idea what to do or say, or what I could do to help him be nicer to all of us.
Well, that's just it, Bow Wowzer. Oftentimes, when a new kid comes to school, he's looking to get accepted right away so that everybody will say, oh, he's a cool kid. We want to be friends with him. So maybe he's trying a little too hard to be everybody's friends. But, there's ways of saying and having a conversation with him about some of the things that he's doing. What sort of things is he doing, Bow Wowzer?
Well, he is just making things hard for everybody. We've been friends for a long time, me and all of my buddies, and he's got us all like getting mad at each other and stuff and things like that. And he's trying to get us to do things that I know we shouldn't do, and some of my friends know we shouldn't do. So, what can I do about that?
Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's the best thing you could have said to me was that something's wrong. When somebody says for you to do something or say something or try something, you know already in your heart that you shouldn't be doing things like that. And it's nice that you know these lessons, and these are the lessons that your dad taught you for sure. But I think you need to talk to him and say something like that you guys have been friends for a long time, you and your buddies, and that you just don't like the way he's trying to get you guys to do things that you shouldn't do. That you're a nice group of kids, and you don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to do anything that's going to cause you harm or anybody at school any harm. So you should talk to him about that and say, maybe this is something you should do differently. Our group isn't like that at all. Guys, what do you think about that?
Well, I think that's wonderful. I would like to try to do it, or maybe some of my friends can help me with it, and we can see if he can be one of our friends. But he's certainly going to have to start acting a little differently than he's acting right now. That's for sure.
Well, let me tell you this one thing, Bow Wowser, and maybe it'll be helpful. I know you care for your friends so much. I know that they mean the world to you, and you guys have been friends for a long, long time, that's for sure. I want you to be the leader of your group. I want you to be the one that says, you know, we don't want to do these things you're asking us to do because we aren't those kinds of kids. And you need to tell him that if he can't start acting like you guys, being good instead of being bad, then you don't want him to be part of your group. And that no one in your group wants him to be part of the group. Be nice to him. Maybe he's just having a hard time how he's acting out and doing things, trying to get accepted by everyone in your group and then even more kids at the school. But let him know that you're looking out for everyone and you don't want anything to come between you and your friends, but yet you want him to be nice to everyone because he's going to be new at your school and maybe he's just trying too hard or something. But let him know where you're coming from and how important it is for him not to be the person that's always getting people to try to do something that they shouldn't do, because none of us should do that. We all should try to be as kind as we possibly can all the time. We should all try to do good things for each other. So let him know that. And I'm guessing that he'll probably want to be your friend, but maybe he's just trying a little too hard to be accepted too quickly and too fast. He wants to let everybody know that he's the cool kid, but he doesn't have to try to be cool. He can just be nice, and that's the cool thing. Just be nice. So, is that a pretty good idea of what you should do?
Oh, yes, Bob, that's wonderful. But my dad would have said pretty much the same thing. But it's nice talking to you sometimes about some of my problems. So I'm going to tell him first thing tomorrow at school when I get off the school bus and say what you just said. Because I care about my friends much too much to see any of them get hurt or any of them try something that they shouldn't try or even say things they shouldn't say. So thank you so much, Bob. I really appreciate your help. And like you say, I'll come back sometime and talk to you. I'll let you know tomorrow exactly what happened. I really appreciate it, Bob. Thanks so much. And goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to everybody.